Hi, I'm Dave Spadaro. Welcome to PhiladelphiaEagles.com and our exclusive coverage here of the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. On Tuesday, we had the opportunity to go one-on-one with Eagles head coach Chip Kelly, try to ask him some questions he hadn't heard before. This is what the head coach had to say. Chip, can you talk about some of the coaching influences you've had and kind of where it all began with you?
I've had a ton. I think that's one thing where everybody says, is there one person? There isn't. I mean, you can learn just watching practice today. I was really impressed with how, the North practice and little things like that. So there's not one specific one. There's so many different people that have been involved in this game and that you can learn from. So I try to learn from everybody.
In Oregon, the practice is upbeat, the music loud, the environment really positive. What do you want to create ultimately in the Eagles locker room? What kind of atmosphere do you want to have there?
Well, I want our practice to be what it's like in the link. And I know the link is crazy, so our practice is going to be crazy.
And in the locker room, is there a?
No, I'm not in the locker room. That's their place, so they can hang out in there. So it's just our practice field and our element is really what we're trying to do is get them to focus on the task at hand. And if you can start to with music and all those other things, when it's going right, our players at Oregon had no idea what was going on, what the music was, or all those other stuff, because that's what you have to do. You have to learn how to block out crowd noise. And the only reason we went to music is that when I was an assistant, we used to practice with crowd noise, and it was just like that white noise, and I didn't like it. It was like fingers on a chalkboard, so we got away from that. And if you can have we just want it to be a loud environment, and you got to learn auditory exclusion is kind of how to block that out. So it can be any type of music, just trying to make it, so that they have to focus and concentrate a little bit more on their assignment.
You've had the opportunity to reach out to most, if not all, your players. What's the message you're giving to them, and what's the reception that you received from them?
They've been great. And just, hey, when you get to town, just come by the office. I want to sit down and visit with you a little bit. I just want to introduce myself and, tell them where we are so that they know every step of the way. I think real transparent how the staffing's going, what our situation is. And if they're in town, most of them have been by, and I got a chance to visit with them. If they're not, when they do get back into the city, just come by practice. Come by the NovaCare so we can sit down and visit. What's
your reaction been with all the number of media, the requests, the fan involvement here, the reaction that you've received here? What's it been like for you?
It's been awesome. Obviously it's an iconic franchise that has a lot of people that look at it, and it's fine.
Do you sense the hunger that Eagles fans have to win a championship?
Oh yeah, you can sense that. You can sense that immediately when I stepped off the plane. So.
Have people, do you think, gotten the message? There's not one way that Chip Kelly's going to run things. It's whatever works. This seems to be that and the word fun seems to come from you a lot.
Well, I think everybody started playing this game because they loved it and they have a passion for it. And I think sometimes when you keep moving up the ladder, that gets lost. But it's still a game, And I want our guys to understand that. I want our coaches to understand. Our coaches certainly will understand it. That's why we still do it. So. I think the important thing is to make sure we look at everybody on the roster and put them in position to make plays. And if they're making plays, we're all having fun.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.